Good afternoon, America. This is your Silver Sun speaking, Jonathon, on Thursday the 29th of April. Today, I would like to talk about an alternate Mayan calendar. Back in 2003, I was researching the Mayan calendar after finding out that the world would end in 2012. I wished to travel to Mexico and Bolivia and Guatemala and the Yucatan Peninsula to see what had become of the Mayan civilization. After going to archaeological sites and temples and places of worship, observatories, I found out that the calendar just does not end, but it starts again. So we looked at these texts and understood that they had an understanding of the stars thousands of years ahead of them and predicted a certain equinox that would occur with the star Osiris. Not Osiris. A aligning of the stars and planets, which would bring back the rebirth of Quetzalcoatl. He would return. After searching online for quite some time about some of the strange things I was witnessing in society, some of the people I used to work with would wear suits and over their body, and they would have like two irises. Like one was on the inside and one was on the outside. Certain beings manifest in human form, having sex at parties, in toilets, taking off their suit, getting the freak on. I found one page which was like reading the diaries or the mental notes of a professor or someone tapped into a godly mindset. And it spoke about a second calendar, a second Mayan calendar, ending in 2036. Now that's quite some time from now, almost 15 years. And It's been a terrible, for me especially, the past 16 years. But I wondered if this calendar could dictate the end of the known world. It's something like in the movie 2012, the end of the world occurs, such as the sinking of these lands, the known world, this, that, the other. If it would all sink into the ocean with hurricanes, volcanic explosions, tsunamis, floods, famines. Maybe this is the time, around the time, that the One is assassinated and murdered. I don't know exactly how this will end up for you or me, but we live in perilous times, and the seriousness of the situation is growing ever more dangerous. There are signs, there are omens, there are weather events, and they seem to be getting more extreme and frequent by the year. The eternal war of us versus them is obscenely out of control. I worry about the God up there who is now shining a light down upon me, listening to what I'm saying, listening to the camera and whether it's talking back to me, listening to the frequencies that are transmitting around my mental hemispheres. I'm not really curious about the validity of what they say, but hoping they tell this story true and that they tell this story right. We are here to get it right. Because of time constraints, many have run out of time. There is a vaulted dome over Australia, I believe. And if you blow your head off, your soul will eventually float up there. I can't guarantee you're going to make it, or you're going to get swallowed by a seagull. But that's the best way out of here. The One is being persecuted. The One has been tested and he is tried, and he is true blue. It is out of control. The overarching mass of evil that has congregated around the outside of the game, outside of the known world. There are literally hundreds of thousands of mercenaries preparing to be created, born, trained, and ready for when World War III kicks off in Part 3 in 2032. 2030, 2032, around that time. This country is powered by a cold fusion reactor that operates in the fifth dimension. It is not probably, it is not supposed to be reinvented in the future. It's supposed to be reinvented now. We must garner the smartest, intelligent, intellectual minds of the scientific community and try to create, replicate this cold fusion technology that this country is running. It is important. It is a dream of Nikolas Tesla that the world could have all the comforts of the West and more if this could be done. It would be a great step for humanity if we could come this far and replicate this technology to give people shelter, all the provisions they need in life that could be imagined, could be given to everyone, just if this was done. So, I beseech the scientific community to go to Solaris, to sequester these scientific masters who understand the science and who are probably something of a Time Lord or what could be probably some type of God King who has attained 5D with the golden eye. People wish to end the life of the silver sun. I am 12. There is 10 who has fallen on the wayside, fallen short of his objectives. He's trying to kill me. There was 11. The lighter side of the brotherhood. The lighter side of God. He was scaled the whole of international stardom. It's phenomenal what this man, what this God has achieved, what it has achieved. Number 11. Hello, I am number 12. I am the silver sun. And as long as this heart beats, I'm number 1. And I'm the second. The second sun. The silver sun. So, many people who are trying to find a way out simply cannot bear it anymore and wish to crash the system. They can't afford to keep the system functional anymore. It is breaking, and that is exactly the solution that we need to our natural world problem, which is facing us in every region of the world map. The system is breaking. The social world order is going to collapse in the next 2 decades. There will be stock market reverberations around the world that will wipe out the majority of capital and the majority of these economic markets and monetary systems. We have to start working on a new system that provides for everyone. And that's why I envisage, well, the Venus Project envisages the system that money can't buy. It's not that hard. Rules will be rules. And they will be broken time and time again. But in order for this to work, we need a world community who has invested interests of a people that wishes to prosper, the people that wish to live, breathe, and live clean water, air, food, so that everyone has a seat at the table. So come on, guys. The system is going to collapse. The New World Order did not have my backing up here. They didn't. They sent me on a suicide mission. In which I was not prepared for. I've never been here. But it reminds me of Mars. I've been to the other side. And I know that I haven't been there since I've come here. So, diplomats, State Departments, start working on world projects which pulls and plucks the most brilliant minds that are at the upper echelon of our knowledge trees, standing on literal giants of physics, economics, law. We have it here. It is here. It is now. Now is the time to try to start to build a new world order. That's the word that most people call it, but this is a new world order that has to come into fruition in the next 2 decades before 2036. Try. If you build it, Quetzalcoatl will return. Thank you.